The governor, Senator BASSEY O2, observed that Nddc, under the Renew Hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is beginning to live to its biddings with true physical structures to show for the resources spent. The governor, while appreciating the commission for quick response to mitigating in some of the state infrastructure, which serves as lifeline to its economy, lauded the committee for following up on job done and assured of the state commitment to sustain the collaboration in driving benefit to the people.
I'm even more happier when I look at what the MD is doing, because he's actually aligned completely with the Renewed Hope agenda. This committee has been comatose for quite a long time, knowing of bold and big figures, but with very little evidence on ground. But I think since this MD is coming in, we are seeing a total change around. Cross River State, over the past 600 years, has been an evacuation corridor. And if you rub out of roads, then our economy cannot function. It is those road arteries we rely on, because almost everything that comes to the coast comes here. When it wants to come in, it also comes in through here. That is why I've been pushing for quite some time on interventions, both from the federal government and the Nddc. The federal government is carrying out some interventions, and now that Nddc is coming fully into it, I want to believe that this will make the difference. Because our economy has been almost dead. If you pass the major arteries into Cross River State, you know that the problem is just too huge. But I will not fail to thank the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. There's never been a time that we've seen cross-country routes like we are seeing today.
The chairman, Senate Committee on Nddc, Senator Asuku Penyo, in his remarks, said the committee's visit was not merely routine, but driven by a shared commitment to ensure that Nddc projects are completed, functional, and impactful. He pledged their full support to the administration, working collaboratively with the Nddc and other stakeholders to accelerate delivery, resolve constraints, and ensure that the people of Cross River State reaped the full benefit of these interventions.
We also acknowledge the visible strides your government has made in infrastructure development and economic revitalization. Your investments in roads, urban renewal, agriculture, and tourism, alongside deliberate efforts to strengthen social welfare, reflect a holistic approach to governance and have positioned Cross River as a state on the path of renewal and shared prosperity.
He also gave progress report on some of the infrastructure interventions within the state.
Under a period of just about 8 months, most of those jobs have been completed. On the Akankpa 1 stretch, we have about 27.7 kilometers of road that is being rehabilitated, and about 18 kilometers have been completed with drainages, culverts, road markings, the works. Just 10 kilometers is left on that road. On the other flank of Akankpa, we have 13 kilometers of work to be done. 3 kilometers have been completed with markings, culverts, new drainages. And so the speed of work over the last 8 months is very commendable, and we commend the Niger Delta Development Commission, the board, and the management. And we thank Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for putting together this team that is dedicated to work. They've gone from transaction to transformation, and that is what we're most proud of.
The chairman, House of Representative Committee on Nddc, Honorable Erieta K. Iborisueno, alongside the managing director of Nddc, Dr. Samuel Ogboko, said they were in the state to assess performance of projects.
So he's struggling, and I can assure you that he has done a very, very good job, which the National Assembly members can also attest to the fact that the job that has been done is of quality.
Sunday Ina, CBC News.